Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Dooley Day here today, so we are going to go to see what we can do. We're going into ranked because it's Dooley, okay? We can be a little bit more memey and get away with it. I think that is well known at this point, right? So we'll go, we'll see what core we get, and we will make a plan from there. I think it has been the longest since the crit core. I do believe. We use this on our weird motherboard run. We use this on the weird snail poison armadillo run. Crit core, it's been a little bit. Not been too much. This and the items to the right of this have 15% crit chance. When you use an item on the left of this, when you use any to the left of this, charge this 1 seconds. I can't believe I misspoke. Sorry, verbal typo. When you crit with any item, charge this 1 second. So, obviously, if you use any to the left of this, we will charge this 1 seconds. That's very good. It's the standard core thing. But also, when you crit with any item, even if it's on the right, even if it is the crit core itself, charges 1 second. It's really nice. Don't value a whole lot of day one shield skills because defense grid, the start of combat shield skill, isn't a shield skill for some reason. So we can't even find it here. I'm going to check Quixel, see if we can make a little bit of a board. These are good items. Well, correction. This is a good item, and laser pistol's good enough for day one for right now, I would say. I think that's probably more appropriate to say. We could try and get the lighter if we wanted to go for a little bit of a burn angle. I think we just take Kyber Drone for the chance of either getting the Insect Wing, because any CDR on the core is good, or Eagle Talisman, because on a crit core run, crit chance is good. If you can get this sucker down to a 2-second cooldown with haste, and every time you crit with it, it's basically going to go for an infinite minigun. It's really, really interesting. It's very unlikely to get that to happen, but, I've done something similar to that before, especially on the old patches when the crit core went down to God, it started at 7? Or started at 8, and then it went 8, 7, 6, 5, I think. So it went down to 5. Scrap metal was around at silver, and you could get a 2-second cooldown reduction. It was kind of nuts. It was actually weirdly easy to get your cores down to a 1-second cooldown. It is less so now. But you could. You technically could. Small and large items, looking for more of a build is a real possibility. Otherwise, we could be looking for experience just to, widen out the board. We didn't get another experience offering here. Bronze tier skills, in general, could be good. They're just probably... Okay, they're probably not going to be. I'll be very happy with a silver cool LEDs and an alpha ray instead for day one. 5 damage. When you use the core or another ray, your weapons gain damage. So basically, whenever the core goes off, we gain damage on our stuff. I don't think that our board is actually that good, frankly. Especially not against a day one ignition core. We're probably cooked. Definitely against somebody who hard leveled and found weapons for those slots. That's not a good sign for us. Because, the Uzi just getting... And they got level 2 on the core? Oh my god, man. They had a wider board. They leveled up. They got their stuff. And they got a core level up on a core that does actually really well with level ups. Credit to them. They picked a non-meta core, but then they high-rolled unbelievably well. That's a very, very nice start. Tis what tis. I'm going to take a core cooldown reduction. 5.7 sells weapons in general. It's that or we get a guaranteed experience. I think let's take the weapons. Finding alpha ray is actually quite easy in the weapon vendor shop in the early game. That stuff in there. And I think I'm going to take Chris Army Knife as well. In the off chance that we find a pulse rifle, which could be here, it ends up being pretty good. But Lost Crate is the best experience upgrade to take early because it also comes with 2 gold. It's just great. I'm going to go for the Covetous Thief. We could end up getting the cloak, which would be interesting. Use the item to the right of this, haste it a second, and if it's a weapon, give it 3 damage. Perma-hasting-ish our core is an interesting idea that I don't think I've done. I would not mind that. Ooh. Ooh, that damage. Ooh, that damage. Boo. Get out of here. Money, money, money. Extremely hard to pass up monster loot when you have the cash for the highest upgrade. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Lick It. We're going to take the critical boost. And we're going to see what we get here. Sharpening Stone for damage? Sure. It's not very exciting. I'm going to put it on the core. I'm most confident I'm going to keep it. And then if we're going full greed, this is stupid, but I'm doing it. Permanently give your adjacent items a 1% crit chance. Let's put it on the Uzi. I think we'll actually keep it a long time. And it could give us lots of crit core procs. And we're going to put in Chris Army Knife and give him 12 shield instead of using the laser pistol. Error Eraser. Lost day 1. This is day 2. I mean, I'm not going to say it's Monitor Lizard then, but it could very easily be a Monitor Lizard. It is not. It is a shield core gamer with very little damage. We will outscale them, I assume. And if not, which I'm pretty sure we will, please, please scale better. Scale better, quick. Please, 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 please scale better. Just for a moment. Please, please, please. I want to farm my super... Okay, fine. All right. So if we level up the Super Syrup, it does get its charges back. We can use that to, like, really get the crit core going. Day 3, I care a little bit more about weapon skills. We could find a silver one. And there are a couple that are good. Let's test it. Sharp Corners is a legit... What did I say, man? Sharp Corners is legit. Critical skills. I mean, we could try and go for an early combat core. There's only one bronze large item that Dooley has as a possibility, meaning you have to find 2 silver large items when you go here, meaning you could get the combat core relatively often, but crit skills, I'm just going to assume that it's going to be good. All of your items have 3% crit. I think we take it. And I think we can beat the Aetheryte even running the syrup on the board. Because we really would like to use up this 6. Because then if we level up and we can fill this up, like if we get a level up and get upgrade your leftmost bronze item, I think that Super Syrup is the best choice. Because this just gains 10 damage and 5 crit. We could get 20 crit out of Super Syrup. Okay. Only 1 crit left in there. The goggles that I do not want. Well, when this gains haste, give your items 4% crit. I guess if there was a run, this would maybe be it.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
I will take a Beta Ray for the time being. We do want to find out, like, what else we put here. Armadillo. I mean, I do have sharp corners. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have sharp corners. It is begging to be used, but dear God. Okay, 3 loot or 5% cooldown. I think we'll go for the cooldown instead of gambling. I could scrounge up $8 if we find something really cool. Otherwise, I think we go to Pip, and we likely will get... yeah, we got Keen Eye. Oh, there's also Defense Grid. This levels up so well. But Deadly Eye. Getting that in the pool, too. Just even more. I think the Defense Grid is so good, it's hard to pass up. Hmm. 4% crit on our weapons. Let's be the crit guy. Let's just do it. Don't love that. A Vanessa who won her first 2 games is not a sight you want to see. It's usually like Trebuchet gamer or somebody who hard leveled. Oh, wow. That is a strong start. Oh my god. Unfortunately, not strong enough at all. That is a strong start. So yeah, whenever we use the core or another ray, charges 2 seconds. Unfortunately, the alpha ray is bugged and does not charge this up. Would I sell the super syrup for the shield skills? For the sharp corners upgrade if it showed up? Maybe. I'm just going to check small items and probably end up leaving. Memory card. We'll take the crypto. I think that light bulb is too slow of a ramp. It's just it's too slow for this meta. And every meta that's existed in the game so far. But maybe it won't in the future. I wish that light bulb, hot take, I think light bulb can be 2 seconds, maybe bump down the crit chance by like 1% and put it at like 2 seconds. And people will use this sucker mostly as a core activator, which is kind of feels like what the point of it is in the first place, as well as getting the crit chance stuff as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should take the memory card. It'll pay for itself. Small weapon. I guess I'll take the extra 2 damage. I know it sounds weird. They're like, well, just take it. It's just good. Sometimes I kind of think that leaving Uzi at bronze is usually better because then in the late game, like I'll run it still at late game. I don't really care about how much damage it's doing, especially if it's an upgrade of 2 damage. I snooze. Often I will keep it on my board at bronze just as a 2-second activator, and I don't want to see any upgrades in the shop. It's just taking up my shop slots. So if you leave it at bronze, you get to like day 8, you're pretty much never seeing an Uzi in your shop ever because it's not going to offer a bronze Uzi at that point of the game. So it's kind of a weird little trick you can do. Boiler Room Brawler. Boiler Room Brawler. Haste Pot is amazing. Haste Pot is so good. It's just, you have to, right? Oh, there's also an Eagle Talisman here. I forgot about that. Sharpening Stone's fine. But yeah, haste your items for 4 seconds. It's kind of nuts. Oh, we should have got our 1% crit. Oh, no. Oh, mama. All right, we also forgot the farm. We're being bad. We're being bad. To sell that at 2, probably not. Chocolate bars, spare change. Chocolate bars aren't a bad call. I'll just do it. I'll hedge some bets, but we're only going to take the free ones. Burn, cooldown by 3%, 3 loot items or an experience. We'll take the loot items. That's what you like to see. That's what I was hoping for. A second use an energy potion. It's incredible. Probably not going to be playing poison. Trying to think of what to do with this slot. I'm going to go for weapons, mostly fishing for Alpha Ray. Pulse Rifle's not bad at all. Okay.
Use it well.
Attacks 3 times. +1 multicast if it's adjacent to a friend. Double that if it's your only friend. That's why I got Chris. Is it worth it? We have sharp corners. Ooh, our crypto's at 4. Is it worth it? I'm not playing it. Not right now. I don't want to... You know what? I don't want to go Armadillo. I don't want to do it. I have used Armadillo the most. Space Marine has... Oh, God. A pig that's won every game is not a fun sight. It's honestly, it's almost A pig that's won every run or every fight is scarier than a Dooley that's won every fight to me. Because they had to go through some stuff to get there, you know? Can we please get a slowdown over here? That being said, he got absolutely shredded. Bye-bye. God, with sharp corners and Boiler and Brawler, I just realized we could have gotten, like, that huge haste into damage loop. Whenever you haste, shield is the skill he gives. Like, you can probably picture why that'd be good. We are going to go for Gumballs. I'm going to be weird with it because this is one of the few, I'm not going to call it reliable ways because we only got 1%. One of the few ways where you can get a decent amount of crit as Dooley. He has a harder time just finding it naturally. Check weapons. Again, mostly looking for Alpha Ray. I'll take it. You know what? Maybe we just go for the Uzi. No, I'm not selling stuff for it. It's 18%. That's how greedy we are. Preening Duelist. Wait a minute. Monsters, day 5. Preening Duelist. You got some stuff, don't you? Gunpowder, I wouldn't mind it. Gunpowder. Revolver, I actually wouldn't mind either. It has some 20% crit chance on it. 3-second cooldown. Pistol Sword, we could actually maybe find a way to use, too. I don't know. Did we farm our 1% off of you? I think we still beat him. I think he's just not that scary. He looks really scary until he gets to up like below half health, and then he's not that bad. So the hope is just that we get him below half health. We got our 1%. Dude, we're absolutely schmacking. Revolver. 3-second cooldown when you crit, reload 2 ammo. 27% crit. I like it. I don't know what to say. I like it. Tools. We could get a duct tape. I don't know if we're slotting in a duct tape at this point. I think that a beta ray is not super important, actually. Well, yeah, it is. It is. It's charging the alpha ray. The alpha ray is not charging the beta ray, so obviously, like, it's a little bit awkward. I am going to check for a random weapon here. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier. I'm going to be an idiot boy. We're going to do that. So we're going to get 20% crit out of this, which we can put on whatever the heck we want. So 20% crit on the critical core. I don't know if you know, that's pretty good. And probably better than an Alpha Ray upgrade. We can find an Alpha Ray upgrade. We cannot find a Super Syrup upgrade. Take some golden XP. I just wasn't super excited about a JJ. All right, I beat people with more wins than you, so we'll see how this goes. The question is if this is better. Cool LEDs for like a little bit of slowdown on them. I think it is. As weird as it is, I think that that's a bit better. Like, the fact that we have a 3-second cast on the slingshot, it should have enough ammo, too. We have enough small items. Interesting. Interesting haste engine for their Treb. I like it, I like it. It does die like a chump to me, but I like it. This is a Vanessa cosplay. Large item? No. We're not going for any large items right now. I'd take a Jabalian drum. Finn's big bite's okay. I think I'm just gonna take the money. I think we go greedy. We take all the greedy options. Burn. Shield. If I really want to be greedy. And I do. We go for this. And fight the Infernal. This is so greedy. We're keeping in cool LEDs, though, so, like, we can theoretically slow down the sword. I think we ran fast enough. Even with this is so stupid. What a bad choice this was. What a bad choice this was. What a smart choice this was. What a genius I am. Don't give me the sword. Don't give me the sword. Don't give me the sword. Thank you. I would have such a hard time figuring out what to do in that scenario. Why does it say that the syrup's getting upgraded, huh? I don't know, because it didn't. So the crit core gained 10 damage and 5% chance to crit from that upgrade. Obviously, like the things on the right gain crit chance too, but I'm going to go ahead and just say hit me with 25 damage. Sure.
May the first fire shine upon you.
All right, nice news.
Fire's not
Pig. Okay, how greedy? How greedy am I willing to get? How greedy am I willing to get? The answer is, why would I need to do this? That's the question. Why would I need to do this? Because it's funny. It's a pig who just hit, right? Surely. But if they're losing, a pig that's losing is not usually that scary. Like, you either usually have it or you don't on pig. Oh my. Oh my. And they didn't. They didn't have it. 175 HP or the chance to dig for a funny item?
The dunes? Where shall we start?
We don't really need haste. This item's just not... I pray this gets some kind of an improvement before Jules comes out for real, because nobody's going to play that in its current state. Metronome is good, but we kind of have all the haste we need. Oh, Magic Carpet. That's kind of the one, isn't it? That's kind of the one. I did that already, but like... Oh my god. Whenever you crit, this game's 24. I'm sorry. It's just the answer. It's just the correct answer, isn't it? But where am I putting it? I guess just in this spot. When that's done. I'm going to take the fight so that we can use the super syrup here. Oh my god. Dooley's, it's Aladdin Part 2. Okay. Super syrup. Super syrup. One more. Okay, well, we have 2% more crit in it still. This is silly. Gland Gaming. Ew. All of that makes me snooze, so we're gonna go ahead and just take... Alright, I'm done. I'm not gonna do that. I think we're not doing Pulse Rifle at this point either. Sergeant Suds actually has Rivet Gun, which could be really interesting. Rivet Gun could be really interesting. Use the item to the right of this, charge the item to the left. Critical Core, I don't know if you noticed. It's going off a lot of times. Therefore, if we put it right here and then, like, Uzi on the left or something, we're going to be going brap, 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 brap. Doesn't matter. Whenever you use a tool, your weapons gain 2 damage. We don't have any tools. Okay. Oh freaking my. Give me some more crit, please. Wouldn't mind an Alpha Ray upgrade, but I do not regret my 20%, which is basically 40% because it was on 2 targets amount of crit. Hardly a bad thing in my eyes. And we can definitely take on any fights that come our way, so we chance it. Ugh. Ugh. What are these level up upgrades? They're so bad. Do I have any way to farm? No. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Vanessa. If you didn't win prior, you're probably not winning now. Oh, you got Bonk. I don't think you had Bonk before. Oh, it's a port, Vanessa. With the, you found an energy potion, though. Honestly, you might have just hit. Like, It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'll be honest, I would not be running black pepper, but that's because I have the insider info that my eyes info that it's bugged and it does not work on the right side. It only works on the left side. So I wouldn't use it for that reason, unfortunately. They probably don't know. If they had a different item there. I mean, also, maybe it's only one specific tier. I'll check some non-weapon items. I wouldn't mind a cool LED upgrade. Memory card, I guess I'll get it. I'm glad we didn't do anything to farm there. 225 HP for free is better than what we'll get out of the eating contest. The only other real thing would be Curio. But that's like a 10% HP boost. It's kind of nuts. Robo Bouncer has a really good skill. Whenever you use a weapon, your nearby weapons gain 4% crit chance, but I don't know if you can get it or not. Like, literally. I don't know if it is possible. I'm going to go for the Cosmic Rock because I know for a fact that Feather works. I don't know if you can get Keen Eye. Also, Cosmic Wind would be good for the never situation in which our haste runs out, so never mind. Ignore that. It's an interesting one. Ooh. What's he doing? Well, I want to guarantee that the... What did I say? What did I say? So if I would have not upgraded the Uzi earlier... I'm dead serious on this. I can say this with 100% confidence because I know how this vendor works. You may have doubted me when I said, well, just take the Uzi upgrade. Maybe I shouldn't take the Uzi upgrade? Right now, the way this works is it rolls for the tier first. So it rolled 2 silvers. That's what it does first. And then it looks at my board or my backpack and says, what silver tier Dooley items does this guy have? Let's give him upgrades for those. So quite literally, because I took the bronze Uzi upgrade, then I was like, because I took it, I did not get an upgrade for my Alpha Ray right now. We would have gotten... Because we can't get an energy potion upgrade. They can't give us a core upgrade. This is not a Dooley item. This is bronze. This is gold. We can't get upgrades to this here. Because of that, we got an Uzi upgrade instead of an Alpha Ray upgrade. In case you've ever doubted there being situations that can arise that screw you over by taking upgrades or skills or whatever. Like there's proof right there. First Aiden's so good, and at bronze or at oh my god, gold already. It's pretty darn good. I think CDR on the core is king here. Like being able to just ramp the magic carpet as much as possible is very, very good. I was looking for my memory card. I was gonna throw that in there. Did we fight you already? Ooh, random BS Go versus random BS Go. Who does it better? Me. I have more health. They have a good random BS Go board, though. Like, they've got a lot of damage for not having augmented weaponry. And that reaffirms my desire. Oh, well, okay, yeah, all right. It makes sense now. Because if you're saying the thing that you had going for you is more health, that's because the Vanessa, to get all that damage, clearly had to take a lot of no pain, no gains. Okay, so that makes sense. I do not have access to such a skill. I have in-fight ramping. Small weapon. Okay, well, if we can get Big Ego, just put a bow on it, it's freaking cooked. Why are you putting a bow on your food? I don't know. But, my cat would eat it, unfortunately.
I thought I'd reached the limits.
Prow. Would we take Building Crescendo if it showed up? I think we would, actually. Yeah. I think that's good enough to have in the pool. It's fine. haste items with the chance of getting enchants, basically. God, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but we have perma-haste. If there was something like, if there's a really cool haste enchanted item, that's basically the reason I clicked on that.
Few warriors live to retire. By my weapons.
Deadly Dinosaur. I feel like I would have wanted to ramp it up a little bit more, but it's a Deadly Dinosaur. But we vastly prefer a bunch of small items right now. Like, vastly. There could be an argument for this, but I gotta tell you, this is doing a lot of heavy lifting in ways that you don't see. So it's sad to pass that up. Like, if there was a Deadly Pulse Rifle, I would find a way to slot that in instead. So, if I'm being honest, how does Magic Carpet upgrade? It goes up to 40 damage per crit. Like, I gotta be real. I know we've already done it, in a way. I wasn't trying to. But, like, I'm on a crit core run, and the dig site gave me the carpet. This is the run for it. It gains crit chance. It gains damage scaling. Obviously, the ray could be good. This is, I think, yeah, we'll see how this goes. It might be indicative of what it'd be like if I was playing meta, you know, meta Andy Dooley versus weird degenerate off-meta Retromation Dooley. I would have lost. Like, this is how people are playing crit core right now, if they, like, quote-unquote, have to play crit core. They also high rolled, and they got all the rays and, whatever, incendiary rounds, which is, I would consider to be a high roll version of the just run rays build on the crit core to try and take advantage of the fact that most of the rays can crit. You know, and you just take all of them, you try and scale up that way. I don't think it's bad. But I think this is a better version of the crit core. You can't get this every time, but frankly, you're seeing that the core was working pretty well otherwise. I consider the Super Syrup to be a lucky get. Small items for the small chance of getting the... Ooh! Still no. The fight's over so fast. 8% is like... It's just not enough. Take that for money. We love haste and charge skills. They're really good in general. You might be saying, well, don't you have enough haste? The answer is yes, but quick freeze is amazing, and like if we took heavy machinery, we would have haste in a prolonged fight. I think we just take quick freeze. Oh,
The barrier really is.
The desert wind is
Oh.
warm perfume.
mama. Oh, we could have said no to the magic carpet and maybe gotten the upgrade that way.
The bazaar is
Wow.
corrupt.
Wow.
Let the desert cleanse you.
Shoeblade? We could. Nothing very exciting here, so I guess I will just take the damage upgrade and slap that sucker right on my core itself. Because it is, despite the fact that Uzi has a 1.9 second cooldown, I think the crit core goes off more. And we're also at the point of the run where snack time, where eating contests basically shouldn't show up anymore, in my humble opinion. I think that there's a certain day where this just should stop showing up. Maybe not, because I guess it's small items, but it's just strictly worse than snack time now, unless you get value. Value from the small items. I'm going to hit you with a weird one. We are actually just going to double the haste of the energy potion instead of taking up a precious potential enchant slot on something like the critical core. We're just going to have this haste for 8 seconds twice. If we don't kill them in 16 seconds of haste, we're not a good burst build. Is basically my answer. Oh, they have bonk. Oh, they have bonk and foreboding winds and 152 silver augmented weaponry. What the hell is this crap? Oh my god. Bonk, flurry of blows, foreboding winds, silver augmented weaponry, 152 damage. Who do I have to pay for that? What the hell, man? That's crazy. Oh my god. I guess I'll check a shield skill, mostly hoping for, like, whenever you get below a certain... Yeah. I don't have any shielding right now. But part of me wants to take sharp corners in case we do die right here and we get the extra life, whatever. And that happens to be a shield enchant on, like, our core or whatever. Nah.
Happy to make a sale.
That's
Sad
just
to
good.
say goodbye.
Trying to meet in the middle here. 32 damage on the core is obviously very, very good. I'm just going to sell that. We do still have to win, so I think we go like this. I got to tell you, we have a tough choice ahead of us if we get hyper focus here. You have one medium item, its cooldown's reduced by 30%. I think we might be better off ditching the who's it, what's it. We also might run Tiny Cutlass. Please, one more. Sad day. Yeah, 5 seconds. It's just quite literally a small cutlass. We have 3 spots. Crit goes for the crit core. I think we just actually sell right now, and then if we get another one, we pog, I guess. I'm going to maybe get rid of the cool LEDs. I think we're going full burst, though. Like, with the tiny cutlass get there, I think that's the answer. And instead of, like, getting the cool LEDs for safety, I guess we will go for the eating contest, just because it's, you know, we don't have the snack time, I guess. And we're going to go to Jules Cafe, bump up that damage another 25, or go in burst mode. 7% chance to crit is not great. I don't think I would really want to put it over there either, but, like, if we get, like, a building crescendo or something, that's good. But it is quite literally the exact same stats as the Cutlass, but shrunken into a small slot. So if you think the Cutlass is good, which it is, this is just a better item. Good. What was going on? What was going on? Something scary was happening. I mean, I guess they had defense grid. It's the standard Vineyard Yo-Yo weights build. Oh, baby. We're hitting Jules Cafe right now. I gotta tell you, like, not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but, like, these level up upgrades this whole run have been absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious this whole time. Small weapon, we don't have very many options. Yay. Do we possibly... You know what? I'm running Boss Hero instead, because if we get Assault Focus, it's absolutely fine if Turbo Energy Potion gets slowed. It's irrelevant. And I'm okay if Beta Ray gets slowed, because most of its stuff is showing up from charged anyways. When any non-weapon item is used slowed for 2 seconds, is obviously... It disproportionately benefits me if we get it. Well... Dig Sight. It's just fun.
Waiting for us in the ground.
100% crit, but it's 5-second cooldown. It's just, I'm not doing that. Sextant is good. We just don't need it. We have haste. Oh my god, bang! It's good. If it had any crit on it already, I'd be, like, over the moon about that. Proboscis Pog. We're... Huh.
That looks like the Cretaceous era?
Poison equal to this item's damage. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that instead, as silly as it is. I like that, and I like that a lot. It looks like we're not going to get any Val yet. Well, I shouldn't be so bold. We could absolutely lose this fight easily. Like, there is so much garbage out there that could beat us. It's a Vanessa who is It looks like on 1 HP. Probably a mono weapon Vanessa, which does make me kind of want to put cool LEDs back in because it messes mono weapon Vanessa up pretty bad. This is here because it's ramping our damage every time. Oh, boy. Howdy. Cool LEDs absolutely wrecks mono weapon Vanessa. And if I have to be honest, which Vanessa's alive right now? Probably mono weapon Vanessa. Or Treb Gamer. Or what am I looking at? What am I looking at? How'd you get all these numbers? Crit effects? Okay. Can we do deadly cool LEs? No. Deadly blowgun. I mean, deadly cutlass is actually like a great answer. Wait, no, we can't enchant tiny cutlass, right? Yeah. Can't be enchanted. Deadly Uzi I like a lot. Oh, I like it a lot. If what we care about is just charging up like crazy. Blowgun is fun. Uzi is actually like really practical. Every second, because it's going to be hasted, every second, we probably get 2 seconds of charge on the core. I got to tell you, these level up options have been absolute poop garbage. Absolute poop garbage. Get some HP. You got a skill. Rightmost gains 10% crit is actually probably going to be worth it, yeah. Getting that little guarantee. Keeping the tiny cutlass. Would Beta Ray have actually been the call there? Most of her weapons were medium. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's Ouija time. Okay, now I feel like I have to do it. Ooh. A little bit of meat in the middle that way. But I'm going to be a gamer. 12 burn. Been saving this sucker all run, man. So we can, if it crits, it does 30 burn. Hit me with the burn skill right after that, too. First time you burn freeze is probably going to be really, really good. We'll just take the chocolate bars. A little bit of health goes a long way. It is a Vanessa. Frankly, this is just better now. Sad. We'll do a blowgun run at some point. It'll be better. That. I don't know. I don't know which one. 3.8 second cooldown. Does that give us a faster start? Not really. Not much. All right. Zug zug. Zug zug, my friend. Probably mono weapon build, usually. Did they hit Radiant? That's that. Oh, it's not a mono weapon build. These Vanessas are playing different builds. They're actually like doing different things at this point. It's kind of surprising. Oh, I won the Zug Zug war. Thank you for the foreboding wins, my friend. Thank you very much. I gotta tell you, that is cute. Yeah, people are actually playing Ramrod. I think Ramrod's been slept on. That was a build. That was a real build. I don't care what you say. That was absolutely not a paid actor moment. That was a freaking good. Those were some scary Vanessas that are like, you were, you merely adopted the meta. I was born by it, molded by it, etc. Like, they've been in the lab, and they came up with some nasty stuff. This is just very good. This is just a very good board. It's a very good board that does damage and crits. you know, the crit core. It's kind of the whole shebang. Really, like, when you see the crit core, what I see, and I think pretty much what you... I'm not going to say what you're supposed to see, is if you crit with an item on the left, charge this 2 seconds. That's how I read the critical core, and I try my best to facilitate what that means. We did all this with a silver alpha ray and a Uzi that stole probably the 2 diamond upgrades that possibly could have been for my alpha ray. Or the 2 upgrades, 2 diamond would have been my alpha ray. But yeah, this is... Yes, there's 2 rays here. That is not a meta Dooley, not even slightly. So there we go. Hip hip hooray. Let's go and open up some chests. I mean, I don't want to take Magic Carpet every time I get the crit core with Dooley, but like, if you have the crit core and you see the Magic Carpet, you should try and find a way to run the Magic Carpet. I think that's just how I see it. But basically, I would liken our build to just being a Zug Vanessa board. What if weapons like Vanessa was still around? It's just on Dooley now, is basically how it is. But clearly, the Vanessas are bringing their heat as well. We saw some actually like really interesting takes on a weapons Vanessa board like multiple times there. And I really enjoyed that. Fun run, straightforward run, big red number, big crit number. I had a good time. I don't know what to say. It's always fun when you get to abuse the super syrup weirdness to your, you know, like to an actually impactful benefit. 30% crit on my critical core came from super syrup, which was the sacrifice of a single leftmost upgrade. If I would have gotten an upgrade leftmost silver again, I think we could have probably squeezed out an extra 30%, aka 60% crit on our critical core and on another item, probably the Uzi or maybe the revolver. Yeah. It was fun. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, though. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.